Hi everybody. Today we're going to start learning some new sounds. Last week we talked a lot about AR and OR words, so let's practice some of those now. If you need to slow down the video, go ahead and pause. Make sure you notice if it has OR. Oh, it changed AR. It's back to OR. And AR, and AR, OR. Did you remember that OR says or? This word is pork. But AR says R. This word is park. Okay, let's get out our word work practice book, because today we're going to start looking at ER and IR and UR. And I know you know the sound of ER already. We did learn that one a while back. So at the end of hammer is ER. But guess what? Bird also says er. It doesn't have an ER, it has an IR. And what's the other sound we're looking at this week? Hurt also says er, but it doesn't have an ER or an IR. It has a UR. So let's take a look at some of the words that'll have those letter sounds. Repeat with me. Ladder, person, they each have ER. Dirt, first, they each have IR. Fur, curl, they each have UR. So they all say but they might be spelled 3 different ways. Your job is to read the sentence and find all the words that have it. Here's one, and underline the ER. Here's one, but underline the IR. Here's one, but underline the ER. Then you have to read the sentence. Read with me. Draw a line under the third person. Well, let's count. 1, 2, 3. Who's third? It's Doc. Let's underline the third person. So you need to find the words that say draw a line under that sound, and then do whatever the sentence tells you in the picture. Okay? Another thing we're going to be looking at today is we have a practice page in your packet, and that one looks like this. Again, more words that have ER and IR and UR. So you're just going to match each of these words to the correct picture, and notice that everything under the ER will have an ER word. So that should give you a nice clue. Okay? And then today, you're going to have 2 backpack pages for homework. One of them is backpack page 37. It's this story called Sal and the Fire Department. On this page, boys and girls, you're actually going to be looking for 5 sounds. OR and AR that we did last week, and IR, ER, and UR. And you're going to color all of them. So I would use 5 different colors, and I would make one color for the AR words. I found one right there. Another color for the IR words. Another color for the UR words, and so on. But boys and girls, take a look. Does fire count? Are you going to underline or circle the word fire? I wouldn't. Super E is making that I say its name, so it's fire. It's not this is not fur. So that one's not making the right sound. Don't do that one. Okay? Don't be tricked by the words that have Super E, because Super E will make it change its sound. Now your other backpack page for today is this one, page 38, and it's just your spelling flashcards. And you might be asking, well, how am I supposed to remember which ones had the IR and which ones had the UR and so on? If I were you, I would just try to color code them. Make everything with a UR yellow, make everything with an IR orange. Do something like that, color the cards for different colors, and that will help you remember. Okay? So those are the directions for our homework pages. And then I want to take a look. Let's try some practice reading those words. Okay? Here I have IR, t. Pause the video and try to read these. Now I see UR. Let's say the sound earn. Pause the video and try to read those together. And here is some spelling practice. Okay, grab your pencil and paper and pause the video between each word.
Burn. Take the cake out of the oven so it doesn't burn. Burn.
Burn. Pause the video. Okay, did you pick the UR? Here's another one.
Turn. It was Ben's turn to play on the swing. Turn.
Turn rhymes with burn. Use that as a clue. Did you realize turn and burn would both have URN? Try this one.
Dirt. Dolly had dirt on his paws. Dirt.
Dirt. Which one was that? It's IR. Try this one.
Shirt. When it's cold, wear a long-sleeved shirt. Shirt.
Well, shirt rhymes with dirt. That's a good clue. Pause your video. And let's try a sentence.
It was a cold day.
It was a cold day. It's only 5 words. Be careful though. Pause your video. Did you remember uppercase I and a period? And cold is one of our memory words this week. And since we're writing, let's get our handwriting practice done. Let's read. Vroom. The fire trucks must go very fast to help others. So notice that others had an ER in it. Fire had an IR, but remember Super E made I say its name, so it doesn't say it's fire. And very, well, that has an ER also, but that one's weird too. Listen, very. We didn't say very, did we? Okay, so pause your video while you practice careful printing. Okay, let's go back into the word work practice book. I know we did not do page 79 yet. Hang on, we're coming back to that one. That's going to be fun. This one is, you need to look up here and read these words. Notice some have IR and some have UR. And you're going to look for a word that means almost the same as the one in the box. So, Sal has a worm on his hook, and the worm likes to wiggle. A word up here means almost the same thing as wiggle. Is it squirm? Would you say that wiggle and squirm mean almost the same? I would too. So let's spell squirm next to wiggle. Everyone understand how to do that one? Okay. And then we're also going to be looking at this practice page for today. It's coming. Okay. These are the memory words for this week. Let's read together. Both, again, cold, laugh, does, no. These words all go in each of these sentences, and they're also part of a really fun video we're going to do together as soon as we come back for our next part of the lesson, okay? So get that part all taken care of, and we'll be ready to read about the fire.